So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mairead O'Driscoll, and it is a real pleasure to welcome you all here to Athlone for our HRB Grant Holders Conference. And this is the first one that we've had in person since 2019. And I think, judging by the buzz around the place and the chat and all the rest of it, I think really people are enjoying meeting in person rather than all sitting on our own in a room somewhere staring at a screen. It's so much nicer to get together, not least because it makes it easier to network and to share ideas, all of which fits perfectly with the theme of our conference this year, which is Perspectives on Collaboration and Partnerships in Research. But before I go on to that, I have to just do a small bit of housekeeping, as you know. So just to let you know that the fire exits are just behind you. The toilets are just outside where you registered in the foyer out there. Could you please make sure that your mobile phones are on silent? Don't switch them off because you're going to need them, but put them on silent if you could, please. And I was going to say, we just have this routine sort of announcement, which is out of respect for others, please maintain a reasonable distance. I don't even know if that's if that's something we have to say now, but you know, if people are more comfortable with it, you might just respect that. And I just want to say as well, as you probably noticed, that over there at the far end, we have our Meet the HRB team. They're all sitting down at the moment, but they'll be there manning those stands at break times if you want to go and chat to people about anything in particular to do with HRB work. Okay, so throughout this event now we're going to be using Slido. I'm sure you all know this, what it is, but it's a website, it's an app, and it allows you to ask questions and it allows us to ask you some questions as well. So we've just put it up there very briefly and we just want to try it out and make sure you've all got it. So follow your instructions there. You've got to go to slido.com on your phone, or on your internet browser, download the app if you want, and then enter the hashtag there, or the event hashtag there, hashtag HRBGH23, and you should see the Slido platform, and you should see a test question there. And the question is, are you part of a collaboration, network or partnership in research? So you've got 30 seconds to answer that, and we're just going to, if you could just answer, and we'll see. Very good. Okay, so the numbers are going up. 73% say yes, very good. So you can see how this works. 27% no. So we've got some good conversations I think we're going to have over the next day. Okay, so having done that, let me return to the topic of the conference and why the HRB chose this particular topic. So the whole idea of this conference when we started it many years ago is that it's an opportunity to bring the wider HRB funded community together to just discuss and debate important issues, to think about how we can work together to progress health research into the future. So as I said, our theme this year is Perspectives on Collaboration and Partnership in Research. Now, if you look back over the last decade, you'll know that research funders, including the HRB, have been promoting a lot more interdisciplinary research, collaborative, partnership-based research, as a way really of increasing impact. And inevitably, that means changes to the size of teams, the nature of the research teams. It may mean that you have to include new roles in your teams, or it may mean setting up new partnerships between organisations. So you'll also know as well that some of our award schemes ask for knowledge users to be involved all the way through the research cycle. And almost all grants now are required to demonstrate some element of public and patient involvement. And then, of course, with COVID, we saw the need for researchers to work across borders. And I know you're all very familiar with all of that. Now, we don't underestimate the complexity involved in all of this. And indeed, I think the prodigious effort involved in setting up partnerships and nurturing those partnerships and just collaborating during the research process. You know, if you have to bridge all these sort of different worlds and take into account different perspectives, it means that you almost need a whole new set of skills to navigate all of that successfully. And of course, you need the support of your own institutions as well, whether they are academic or healthcare. It doesn't just apply to researchers, it also applies to agencies like the HRB and to government departments, because in a very competitive and a global world of research, we also have to work together and collaborate. And particularly if we're serious about advancing innovation in areas, high tech, digital health, all of those things, then we need to find some way of bringing stakeholders from the public sector and the private sector together. So we all have this challenge, I suppose, to deal with. So what we want to do at the conference over the next day or so is to explore different aspects of partnerships and collaboration in research with you, the HRB research community. So we'll share our reflections and our experiences as a funder with you, and then we hope to hear your experiences as well as researchers. What are the benefits? What are the challenges? The different motivations and the different strategies adopted. So what works, and any other lessons as well that you've learned. So we're also delighted that at the end tomorrow, our panel discussion is going to bring in other government departments, funders, the HSE, and some others as well, to just discuss the importance of collaboration and engagement throughout the research life cycle. So it's a HRB conference, but of course, we can't move forward on many issues if we're not able to listen and work side by side with others as well. So hopefully there's going to be plenty of engagement, plenty of debate and discussion, formally and informally. And the aim is to come away, I suppose, for all of us to be a little bit better informed on how to design and facilitate and support collaboration and partnership in research. And we hope that you will go away with some strategies and tools and insights that you can use in your research. So, to get us started, it's a great pleasure to introduce my colleague, Dr. Anna Cody. I'm sure you all know Anna well. Anna is the head of investigator-led grants, careers and enablers at the HRB. And Anna's going to act as chair for our first session this afternoon, and that's going to look at adopting interdisciplinary and knowledge user approaches in health research. So Anna, I'm going to hand over to you.